How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. As you can probably guess, yes, we're going to go drifting again. Going to take the A70 out this time. It's just a bit more fun and I can do battles with Dan, so that's the plan. A little bit of maintenance, just got a bit of play on one of the inner tie rods, so I just picked up a new pair of those. I'll change that one out and I'll keep the other one as a spare. Put some new fronts on because they were getting a bit old and tired, some front tyres that is. Some new rear springs, so gonna go with some 8 kilo springs in the rear now, try to give myself a little bit more grip. Hopefully that'll help trying to keep up with Dan, who's a bit more gripped up than I am. It's always that bit of a balance with this car, trying to like get the most grip I can whilst not being too gripped up that I just keep on destroying gearboxes, because I'm totally over that. So I mean, the booster's turned all the way down. I'm doing everything I can to try and make them last, but also at the same time it gets a bit annoying when you don't have much grip. So try and up it a little bit. What else we got to do? Rear wheel bearing, maybe? Got one. I need to change it. I've been ignoring it for a long time though, so I figure I probably could ignore it for one more track day, maybe. We'll see. I'd like to change it. But yeah, new springs, new tie rod, wheel alignment. Tyres are already done. Swanky new T, by the way, hey? Link below. Yeah, so hopefully I don't come across anything too scary while I'm just giving it a once over, but hopefully see you out at track soon. Springs are all changed around. Giving the car a bit of a once over, seen a bit of a leak from the turbo drain, so gonna go get me some new gasket for that, because it looks like that's where it was leaking from. One of the bolts was a little bit not the tightest, but I'd rather just replace the gasket and start again rather than deal with oil leaking onto the turbo manifold on Saturday. So gonna go get one of those, and I'm also gonna go treat myself. Gonna get myself a new race suit. So just seen a good deal on those at one of the local suppliers, so I'm going to pop down there. Hopefully it sits, because there's like limited size in it, so it's a good deal. But yeah, I'll go try one of those on and see if I can get myself a new suit. First stop, see the lads at Turbo Care. Now we're here at Palmside. Nice whiskey outside. So time to go inside and see if I can fit in the large suit and I haven't got too fat during quarantine. Just been in, got my suit, I'm not too fat, fantastic, love it. So yeah, anyway, Palmside, need any safety gear or anything like that, go hit those guys up. They got a lot of stuff there, all the gloves and the boots and the wheels, and not Chinese wheels. Unfortunately, I've come away with a list of things that I now need to save up to buy. Trying out all the different seats, which is great because I've been looking at these seats online, thinking, yeah, I'll get one of those. Just sat in them all. And actually, the ones I thought I was going to buy, the Race Tech ones, for my build personally, are a bit awkward in the sizing. So, actually, the Sparko seat they had there is one of them anyway, in particular, right up my alley. So gonna get me that, I believe, next time. So just save a little bit of money and get me a new seat, something a bit more snuggy. Alright, anyway, time to go home and change that turbo drain. Super stoked. See a race suit there. And I also ordered a new visor for my helmet. Pretty impressed with that. I only ordered that yesterday afternoon. That's already arrived from Auckland today. Pretty funky. Turbo drain is back on. That gasket was 100% stuffed, just absolutely cooked. Came off in pieces. Just putting it back together, I was like, oh, might as well clean out the air filter. It's been a while. Damn. That's a lot of junk. I'm glad I run a filter. I wonder if that's actually rubber going up through the through the ducting from chasing people. That's funny. Oh, I'll clean this scunge off. So just down here at Tyre General Ring Eura, about to get her all aligned and ready for Saturday. Well, as you recall, when I was at Palmside, I was talking about finding a seat that I fell in love with. That I was going to have to, you know, save up and get it. Well, it followed me home. That is super comfy. And contrary to what you may think, these guys here don't actually block my vision too bad looking at the side mirrors, because my eye level's actually sort of above them, and actually by the time you got your helmet on, actually quite forward. So yeah, no, vision's good. It was, as expected, a pain in the ass to fit. Having to adjust all my brackets and everything, trying to shimmy it as far to the tunnel to get as much head clearance as I can. Even that, I've removed that foam, and I'm going to get some lower, rather than this big chunky stuff, there's the FIA lower profile stuff, so I'll get a strip of that for there to protect my noggin. And I mean, it's still a bit tight. I can recline it a touch more, which then would give me oodles of headroom. But the old OS Gekken triple plate clutch requires much leverage. So when I tip it back, I'm just that little bit further away from the pedals. So I'll have to have a play with it at the track and see if it actually bothers me when I'm driving. And it'll be a little bit annoying getting around the pits and such, but shouldn't be too bad if I recline it a bit. But anyway, I can play with that at the track. Either way, super stoked. Finally having a proper race set in there. Which means now I'll have to get my submarine, whatever, 6-point part attached now, because replacing the old race tech, which didn't have a provision for it, just a road series, didn't even have the bits on the side. So yeah, proper seat, stoked.